change of picture. Next song is about water lilies, yes indeed. And it's going to be on this ceramic flute. This ceramic flute actually is imported all the way from Minnesota, just like my husband. It's at least 35 years old because it was given to me by my then boyfriend, now husband, for Christmas one year. It actually was the second flute in my flute collection, first being my silver flute, then he gave me this one. So if he ever complains that I buy another flute for the collection, you know, too bad, you started it. So the interesting thing at our house is he's a fisherman and he fishes year-round. Springtime from the shore, summer and fall from the boat. In the winter he ice fishes, and he has over the years collected many rods and reels and things like that. So the deal at our house is the minute he stops buying rods and reels, I'll stop buying flutes. So I think we're both safe on that count. I don't know if you've ever been in a ceramic bathroom and you were singing to yourself, but you sound fabulous in a ceramic bathroom. And the reason for that is that your voice is bouncing off the tiles back to you and being amplified that way. And this flute is sort of like that. It's a louder flute for a primitive flute, and that's because of its smooth surfaces. Alrighty, here we go with The Water's Lily. The next song is about, now these are enlarged. These are giant man-eating snapdragons. And I love to do this to a snapdragon, pinch its little cheeks together so it goes. Now these would probably take your finger off if you did that because they're so big. The flute I'm going to be using is this Clark English tin whistle. And when they were first invented in the 1840s, what they would do is just roll a piece of tin and put a fipple plug on the end. Now a fipple plug is very integral to the functioning of all of these flutes. The fipple does this on a flute. When I'm playing, the fipple is wedge-shaped somewhere in the flute. Here it's right underneath where you blow, similar to the recorder is there. And my air hits that wedge-shaped thing designed into the flute and gets divided into two air columns. And one of the air columns goes down through the middle of the flute, and one of the air columns goes over the top where the fingering is taking place. So that when those two air columns come back together again, they are vibrating at different speeds from each other, and that's what produces the flute sound. So without the fipple, the flute will not function. That's my Dr. Seuss line. All right. Don't know if you know this or not. I'm saying this because these used to be played on street corners in England, and they'd put a hat out for the tips, and maybe you'd get a sixpence in there if you were lucky. There's an old saying, when you get married as a bride, you're supposed to have something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, and a lucky sixpence in your shoe. Did you know that was the end of that? Oh, a little bit of trivia for the day. All right, here we go with Snappy Dragons on the Clark English tin whistle. Thank you.